Hi, this is demo for Lab 3 Part 1. In this part, we are supposed to adjust the PWM parameters to increase the brightness of the blue LED and decrease the brightness of the red LED through 16 levels, so that the maximum blue corresponds with minimum red and vice versa. In this part, we'll use the Watchdog timer module to generate the interrupt every second to wake up a CPU, so the shift in color happens every second. So here's my code. The first line is just set up some basic parameters for the Watchdog timer. The second line code is to interrupt the Watchdog timer interrupt enable. Then we turn off the DCO and use the source ACLK from the VLO and divide the frequency by 2, so we run the clock at 6 kHz. Here we set the output pins, and we set the timer A module to set and reset mode. And here we initialize the CCR1 to 0 and CCR2 to 32, so that when the program starts to run, the red LED is at full brightness and the blue LED is basically turned off. Here is the infinite while loop. So in the while loop, every time the while loop is run, the CCR1 and CCR2 are incremented or decremented by 2 times the duty cycle. So if they hit the maximum value, they will change the direction and iterate through the other direction to either increase or decrease the duty cycle. Here's the Watchdog timer interrupt. So basic idea is when the while loop is run, the CCR1 and CCR2 are set to certain value, then the CPU will go into low power mode and then the LED will remain at that brightness. So when the Watchdog timer hits the preset value, the ISR will be triggered and low power mode will be exit, and the while loop will run again, and CCR1 and CCR2 will be increment or decrement by another level, so the brightness of the LED will change again. So let's run the code and see what happens. Okay, now the red is at its full brightness, and they gradually change color, so the red LED become dimmer and the blue LED become brighter. As you can see, now the red completely turned off and the blue is fully bright. Now it's reverse, the blues become dimmer and the red LEDs become brighter. So we change the color level every 1 second, so 16 level will take 16 seconds to complete. Now another cycle begins. Okay, that's the end of demo for Part 1. Thank you for watching.